now Mac Mula 2 channel. Y'all see my Versace robe. This is the debut. Y'all gonna see this a lot. This gonna turn into the Mac Mula uniform. Do your homework on having a job, coming in uniform. You get what I'm saying to you? My girl bought it for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? When I put this on, I'm royalty. So if you're gonna comment something, you gotta address me as your highness. If you don't, do your homework on consequences. See what I'm saying?
In July of 2021, Mau Revels was arrested by the Las Cruces Police Department and brought in for interrogation.
Uh-oh, he looks scared as hell. Look at his shoulders. That nigga tense up there.
That Mau attended a house party the night before, and during the party, he got into a physical altercation with another male. They believe that at some point during the fight, Mau pulled out a 9mm handgun equipped with a laser attachment, and he shot and killed the other male.
He pulled the laser out
on his I don't know if you know why you're here.
I don't.
Okay. Well, I think you do.
Look at this man. That was a terrible lie. Look at his face. I down.
But I want to make sure. I want to give you an opportunity to talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You're here for a reason. You're not here by mistake, by chance.
Uh-oh, they already know.
I know you know why you're here, and I want to explain to you, and I want you to talk to me if you wish to. But before we do so, man, since you did come in a police car, you were in handcuffs. You didn't come here on your own free will.
You can't be a lawyer if you don't know how to lie. Lie, go a lawyer. Lawyer. Get you a lawyer. They professional liars. You in here slow. You'd already told on yourself. Do your homework.
Read your Miranda warnings. So what I'm here to talk to you about is something that happened early this morning.
Damn, they got his at the same day.
What kind of car do you drive?
Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger. What year is your car?
2015.
15? Gotcha. What is your color of your car?
Dark blue.
Blue? Does it have any special...
It's wrapped.
Wrapped?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he should have shut his ass up. He telling on himself already. He done started telling on himself.
Oh, like half of the car?
Yeah.
What does the wrap look like?
It's just like, I don't know, it's like triangles.
Like shapes?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You mentioned you went to El Paso. Can you just walk me through yesterday into today when you came back from El Paso?
Okay.
I want to know just your whole day.
Starting from yesterday?
Yes, sir.
I was hanging out with my football team.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He a football player.
Can you name a couple of your football buddies that you're with?
No, sir.
Okay.
And then I was hanging out with them for maybe
He said, no, sir.
3 hours, 4 hours. And then I went to a party where my girlfriend was at. And I was there for, I wouldn't say that long. Just because, I don't know, like...
Look, he ain't even got no lie. You done caught you a body. You done had goddamn 12, 15 hours to think of something. You get arrested and you ain't even got no lie. I'm looking at you sitting there, come up with some shit. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? How I'ma say it? Let me try to get it right.
Being altercations throughout like the whole like party. So I was really just mainly outside for most of it. Just sitting there chilling. Cause then the cops kept busting it too. Kept like shutting it down and they started back up. And then let's say maybe like 2 something. I had got into a fight. I got punched across like my face, like I don't know what. I was just fighting back.
So you got into a physical fight?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember who you were fighting?
I don't know, sir. All I remember is someone had like, I don't even know who he was, but he had like a red jacket.
Red jacket?
Yeah, I was sitting there chilling.
Okay.
And he had socked like the fuck out of me. Boom. But I was like, damn. So I fought back for a little bit. And I remember like me and him fighting and he fell. And when he fell, he like reached for like, he had like a, I don't know what these are called, like a satchel thing.
Oh, like a little man bag thingy?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He had reached for it. When he was on the ground, he had reached for it. I seen like his gun drop. So that's whenever I had fucking ran back to my car. And whenever I got back to my car, you just heard shots.
So that was his lie. If you was gonna lie, you should have went with the lawyer and got your lie together straight. Let the lawyer say it. You tweaking, folks.
And I don't know. And then I had just went home and I was just like, you know, like I didn't do anything. Like I'm okay.
The suspect has not only admitted to attending the party, but also
Stupid.
engaging in a fight with another male.
Right.
The detectives have several eyewitnesses claiming they saw Mo with a handgun, but none of them saw him shoot the weapon.
Right.
So he had long hair. He just pops you really hard in the face. You start defending yourself.
Yeah.
You said he's wearing like a man bag or a satchel.
Yes, sir.
And you said he pulls out a gun.
Yeah.
What did it look like?
It was too damn dark, but I remember I remember like, I don't know, I got lucky. It was like, when he went to reach, he basically like fell, and the gun just dropped on like the street, and that's when I knew like that's my sign to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That's not what you just said 10 seconds ago, bro. You said that he went in his bag and he drew his gun. You didn't say it fell on the floor when he fell, gang. You said while he was on the ground, he reached in his bag and grabbed his pipe. You just changed your lie. This is why you need a lawyer.
You know?
And you got in your car by yourself?
Yeah. I'm just
slow.
Jumped?
Yeah, I ride by myself every day. All right.
Get in your car, you saw the gun fall, you get in your car, and out you go. You heard gunshots.
Yes, sir.
How many did you hear?
It was a lot. Well, not, I don't know, maybe more like 6, maybe.
6?
Yeah, maybe.
And then you get in your car, boom. What kind of, have you ever, seen guns or handled guns? Like, no, yeah. Do you know like what guns look like or?
I never handled a gun.
No?
No.
I was just wondering if you could tell me what kind of gun fell on the floor.
The detective gets as much information as he can out of the suspect, and now it's time to confront him about the shooting.
Would it surprise you if I told you that people saw you and your whole football team there?
My whole football team?
Well, you had about 8 guys that were with you.
From the football team?
I don't know if they were from the football team. That 8?
Yeah, that was false.
False? All right.
Yep.
So I'll be honest with you. They put you that you got in a fight. All right. You and a lot of the guys that you were with.
Okay.
We're fighting with like four or some odd Hispanic guys.
Right.
It was a lot of them. It was just like,
There's a lot of them
every way you
niggas.
look.
Ah, he's funny.
But one of the guys that was with you was talking shit to one of the other guys. That's the one that started the fight.
One of the guys that was with him was talking crazy to another nigga. That's what started the fight.
Yes, sir.
See, now you talking about I guess so.
Can you tell me that
That
guy's
ain't
name?
what you just said,
The
bro.
one that started the fight?
I don't know who started the fight.
Or who's the one that started the argument?
I don't know who started the argument.
Did you guys, did your friend, the one that started arguing with that other guy, did he get kicked out of the party?
No, like I said, I don't know who started the argument.
Oh, okay.
But like, I'm being like for like I remember I'm just chilling. I just get just hitting my shit. I mean, sir, honestly, there was not really just a bunch of about one people fighting one person.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a
Like a
rumble. You just see people come from everywhere. Just everyone's just banging right there in that street.
Okay. So after that, you get in a fight, and the one that obviously is the one that you remember the most is this gentleman that was wearing the red jacket and
Yes, sir.
long hair, Hispanic and tall.
Yes, sir.
So then after the altercation, man, they say that you had the gun.
Me?
Yeah, you. That's why you're here. Okay. So that's why I wanted to get clarification. Did you pick it off the ground? Is that how you got it? Is that how you got it? Because he said they saw you with it in your hands.
Yes, sir. I don't play with guns. I don't touch guns, sir.
Never.
No, sir.
You've never handled a gun before?
No, sir.
So these pictures we got of you on Instagram, social media, and all that, who's that?
You stupid ass little boy. This is why you're not supposed to get on Instagram flexing with guns. Do your homework on flexing. This is why you're not supposed to do that, gang. Especially if you play in the streets. The last thing you're supposed to do is get on Instagram like this right here. And then you're going to get in here and say, nah, I never handled a gun. Gang, you telling on yourself. You on Instagram doing it, gang?
I'm on Instagram, social media, none of that.
The suspect claims that he has never touched a gun in his life, but one of the detectives is quick to call him out. Mao had several social media accounts, all of which contain pictures of him holding various guns.
That you guys were the ones with the handguns.
Okay.
Okay. And like I said, I want your side of the story. If you're scared because they were beating you up, I understand what happened.
Yes, sir.
And self-defense is a whole different deal. But
Yes, sir.
but
Yes, sir.
they
I would never. I don't even get the heart to shoot someone, bro. Like that's not me.
I got you.
I play football. I just got my first offer today. Like I really don't.
I never said you had to shoot somebody. All I said was you had the gun. I didn't say you shot anybody.
Yeah, but still, if you have a gun, you're gonna shoot someone. That's the intent for a gun, is to shoot.
No, sir. I have plenty of guns. I don't shoot people with them.
Right.
Just because you carry the gun doesn't mean you're gonna shoot somebody. Makes sense? It's self-defense. It's a tool that you use as defense. If you own one. If you own it.
Someone. I've never. I don't.
I got you. So you brought it up, but did you shoot anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. And
Like I said, I heard shots.
all right. So this is what's gonna happen next, right?
Get your ass locked
you know
up.
that we picked you up at your house on Hellenic.
Yes, sir.
There's gonna be a search warrant on your residence. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I gonna find any guns in there? Am I?
No, sir.
No. We're gonna do a search warrant on one of your friends' house as well. I'm pretty sure they already told you.
No.
No, when your mom called you, that to come out with your hands, didn't he tell you? Well, we're gonna search that house too.
What house?
It's his house. It's his house.
Oh, my grandma's.
Grandma's house, yes.
Okay.
So we're not gonna find any guns. They have your fingerprints, anything like that on those, are we?
I don't live there, so can't tell you if you're gonna find a gun.
Well, but that are your fingerprints. I didn't say
Oh,
I didn't say you had a gun. I just said that we're gonna find.
No, not my grandma. I don't even go there. Like
And right now, when I talk to Isaiah, he's not gonna say that you had a gun as well because everybody identified you. I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm here for a reason, dude.
The detective attempts to bluff
Everybody identified you.
Mao by implying that he may have been caught on camera.
There's a couple of videos that were out too. There's there's Ring cameras now everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So there's Ring cameras, and even some of the people that were at the party specifically named you that you had a gun, and that your cousin and that Isaiah had a gun. All right. They named you guys the only ones with the guns.
Yes, I didn't have a gun, sir.
So I'm not saying that you did,
Yes, sir.
but from what more than one person
Yes,
that
sir.
that were not even related are saying
sir.
that you were.
Yes, sir.
If you did have a gun, it's the best time to be honest and
No,
let us
it's
know
not. You
that you
should've
did
been
have
got
it.
a lawyer.
I'm not saying you shot or did anything with it,
Should've
but
been
that
got
you
your
had
ass
it in
a
your
lawyer.
possession.
Yes, sir.
Because once again,
Yes, sir.
he's gonna say something and it better match what you're saying, dude. If not, somebody's lying, right?
Yes, sir.
And I got 3 different people that gave me specific names and
Sure.
other witnesses that saw you guys and remember your car. They know you guys are very well known.
Yeah.
Right.
Your cousin has caused a lot of trouble at parties
Yes,
in the
sir.
past. And if you just got wrapped up just because of his behavior, that's a different story. But it's not. I don't think it'd be in your best interest for you to take a fall
I wouldn't.
for something that you didn't do.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
If
Mo-
we fighting and your stupid ass decided to pull a blick out, we'd already knocked their ass out. You to pull the blick out and you blasted somebody end up losing their life, they come lock me up and you think I'm finna sit in there because ain't nobody tell you to do that. You bogus if you let me sit in there. You bogus if you don't come in there and be like, yeah, he shouldn't be in there. He definitely was. You feel me?
Who
Like,
believes that he is just being interviewed about a weapon being fired at a party. What he doesn't know is that the other male that he shot ran into the neighbor's yard where he died from his gunshot wounds.
What do you think it is that we're investigating right now?
In all honesty,
A shooting?
When you say a shooting, what do you mean?
I don't know.
What would you say?
Because I heard shootings. Like, I just heard shots. So I'm assuming it's a shooting.
You haven't heard nothing from anybody at the party. Come on.
I don't know. I'm the youngest person there. I don't know these people.
I got you.
Most of them are like soccer
You got your
players.
phone, right?
Huh?
You have a phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So nobody's been texting you today and telling you, hey, guess what? Cops are over here. This is what's going on.
No.
The detective was about to tell Mao that he is being investigated for murder, but
Right.
decides to hold off for a few minutes. because Mao may decide to stop cooperating.
Right.
All right, yeah, like I said, they described you. They described you down to the T. You and your gun with a damn laser on it. You were scaring the shit out of everybody, swinging that gun around.
If he didn't go get rid of that gun, it's over. If they find that gun, it's over.
And I don't know if you were just thinking people are gonna start jumping you or what, but you guys were, both of you guys pulled out your guns with lasers. So we collected a bunch of rounds. I'm not gonna find your fingerprints on any of those casings, right?
No, sir.
When we say shooting, what are you thinking?
Why do you keep asking me this?
What do I ask you? To me, if you say there's a shooting, there's a big difference between someone shooting at a party and someone getting killed.
The shooting is shots, right?
Right.
Okay, then there was a shooting. Like
So
I
that's
said,
what you think happened? That's it?
just
You don't know
shots.
anything
Just
else?
shots.
Right.
Like any other party happens, someone airs the party out. That's
Okay. So this is what I want to tell you right now. Somebody's dead,
okay.
and you're the suspect.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
That's how serious this is right now.
The fuck?
That's what I want to tell you.
You like, what the
Okay?
fuck?
So this is.
You know
Yeah,
who's
shit
dead?
changed now,
Do
boy.
you know who's dead?
Yes, sir.
The guy in the red jacket sweater.
FBI, open up! Rest in peace to the guy with the red sweater. But boy, your ass better get you a cot, nigga. You better get some gloves so you don't drop that soap up in there, boy. It's getting
The party
bad.
that you're
The
at,
one you fought.
you're at
That's the guy you said you was fighting, my boy.
fighting it. You as the shooter.
Yes, sir.
It's
You
a-
fought him. You just told me that you fought him.
Yes, sir.
And that he tried to pull a gun on you.
Yes, sir.
And then he ends up dead.
Right.
Yes, sir.
How that work? So it's either you or your cousin, bro.
And you tell me that the gun fell in the street.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. No.
So what is that? How's everybody going to look at that?
That,
What are they
like,
going to say?
like it's my fault.
Like you picked up that gun and you shot him, right?
Yes, sir.
But
I did not, sir.
okay. I'm not gonna find any gunpowder on your clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
You shoot the powder, or I'm shooting next to you, you're gonna get powder.
What if it's in like the area?
It has to be like this close, dude. If you're not this close to the gun, it's not gonna be on your body because it doesn't travel that much.
Yeah.
Unless you're fucking shooting a cannon,
Yeah.
but you're not shooting a cannon, right? You're shooting a handgun that's being shot. It's only gonna be this much, dude. I mean, like 4 feet.
Yes,
So if you're not 4 feet from the gun, it's not gonna be on your clothing.
Yes,
Am I gonna find gunpowder residue on your clothing?
Yes, sir.
When the detective tells him that he plans on analyzing all of his clothing for gunpowder,
And he don't even.
Mao-
He don't seem like he's smart enough to burn his clothes and got rid of the gun somewhere, buried the gun 4 hours away. He ain't. I don't think he did all that, bro. I think he been at home tweaking about what happened. He got picked up fast. They said that was this morning, so this probably the same night. Like it probably happened like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That later that night is when it seemed like they picked him up, or later that
Mao
day.
becomes noticeably nervous and his story changes.
His story done changed
Originally,
already.
he said he ran to his car and that's when he heard the shots. Now he claims he heard the shots while he was in the crowd.
It's big ass crowd. Big
So you're close enough to where you believe you might have gunpowder on your clothing.
Maybe, yes, sir.
Okay.
But
Fair enough,
I
fair
don't
enough.
have anything else anywhere else, sir.
I got you.
Just,
Fair enough. All I need to know is if I find it, I know why it's there.
yeah.
And it's not.
just because I was in that crowd. Pretty sure all of us that were in that crowd would have gunpowder.
No, we already checked a couple of them, and nobody else got it. So
Nobody
that's
else
what I'm
got
asking.
it.
Doesn't look like that.
Okay.
So if you feel like you were close enough, like at least from the room, then it's gonna be on you.
Yes,
If
sir.
you're not this close,
Yes, sir.
it's not gonna be on you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you think it might be?
Yes, sir.
All right. If by chance those videos do come through and we see you with the gun, dude, it's gonna be bad for you
Yes, sir.
because at that point, not only will you be in trouble for the shooting
Yes, sir.
or being involved in the shooting, not saying that you shot that
Yes,
guy,
sir.
but for the shooting, but you're also gonna be in trouble for discarding that firearm. So if you did have a firearm, it's in our best interest to provide it back to us because that's an additional felony charge.
Yeah.
I think that's a
No,
lie,
That's
though.
gonna happen.
No, I understand. I don't got a
I'm
firearm.
not gonna find a firearm in your car
No, sir.
because I'm gonna tear up your house right now and I'm gonna fucking tear up every space that you could possibly hide it.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna find nothing.
Yes, sir.
At the beginning of this interrogation, Mao refused to give the police the names of his friends and his girlfriend. The detectives are about to tell him that he's going to jail, so Mao immediately gives up the name.
You might still be in jail by the time this stuff goes through. We're in
I'm finna sit in jail.
Ah,
It's
it's
in
insane.
jail
Look.
right now. We don't have a story for you. And
So I have to go to jail today and sit there.
there's a chance.
I have to sit in jail today.
It depends on
That's
you.
what you're telling me.
It depends on you.
It depends. So how does it depend on me? I just
We
told
don't
you
have a
everything.
story.
Just Joy?
Yeah.
Aragon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. See, I need somebody to vouch for you, dude, because all I have is your story.
Yeah.
And I got 4 people telling me different.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
So that's what I'm trying to say. I need somebody that's going to tell me your story.
Yes, sir.
And I want to make sure that when I talk to you.
That you got jumped.
I didn't get jumped. Stop saying that.
Yes, that you got in a fight.
All right.
Gotcha.
And you want to ask my football player friends if I was with them?
Anybody that was there that can vouch for what happened tonight. That's who I need to speak to. I need somebody that's going to tell me, no, this is all bullshit. This is what happened. I was with him the whole time this fight went down. He fought. He protected himself. This is what happened. I saw the gun fall. Someone that was close to you that could help you. Help me put that together.
Well, she saw. I think she saw the beginning of the fight, but I made her leave.
There's
no way I can go home tonight.
Well, that's what I tell you. If his story.
I'm asking him.
Is there any way I can go home one night?
Oh,
Is this man with the plan?
I do have a plan. I'm trying to be straight up and honest.
Yeah, I'm trying to go home. Sleep in my bed.
Okay.
Is there a way I'll go home tonight? Answer that. Okay.
So, that said, doesn't mean that you're not ever going to go home.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just trying to make it back home before Monday.
Dude, I'm going to show you a picture on Instagram. You're sitting right next to him and he's got an AR-15 right on his fucking lap. All right? You know that. You were there when he took the picture.
Snitching on
It's literally
yourself.
his face. So,
And then his Glock that he
it's
has.
tough for us to sit here and want to believe you when
Yes,
you're
sir.
like blatantly lying. So some of the questions we ask, we know the answers to.
Right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You and your cousin are in a lot of trouble.
Yes, sir.
And your cousin, someone tells me your cousin got you in a lot of trouble today.
They say maybe he don't want to snitch on his cousin.
So it's something that you need to think about, and it might not be right now, but I am telling you it's going to come to a head eventually.
Yes, sir.
Your cousin, to me, doesn't seem that he's on the straight and narrow and he's pulling you down that path. You were trying to play football. You
You're
have
trying
a
to become better.
scholarship. Your cousin don't.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Your cousin wants to have street rep or whatever it is that he wants to have so that he can sell his rap albums or whatever the case is.
You said your Jordans were white, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to take the wrong shoes and leave you without any damn shoes.
Yeah.
And you got one pair of Jordans, or?
No, hell no. I got multiple.
I was like, yeah, I know for sure. Every play sports, you're gonna have at least 5.
But I think my Jordans are downstairs, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the clothes you were wearing last night? Where's the other?
Just don't take any extra clothes that I don't want.
No, I don't like that. Like I told you, I just take my shit off.
All right. So this is gonna be. It's not gonna be painful. Nothing. It's just the Q-tip. They swab it. They swab your inside of your cheek, both sides. You're done.
Okay.
Were you born and raised here in Mexico?
Yeah. I'm trying to get an offer and like go somewhere different.
Any other state? Any state other than New Mexico?
Somewhere different. Anywhere.
Arizona would be cool. Hard to tell, but it'd be cool at least.
At least it's the same type of weather.
No.
Oh no,
Damn,
okay.
New
See,
Mexico
I'm
somewhere.
not from the area, so.
Camp.
Is he going
in
to?
prison after being convicted of he's going to spend
Wait, who?
25 years
Who?
in prison
Did
after
him?
being convicted of a murder. The third judicial district
Is that him? Oh,
attorney's
that ain't, I don't think
office
that's him, is it? Oh no, that is him. That is him.
says Las Cruces in Las Cruces says Mao Econ Revels was found guilty last February of felony
Damn.
murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and several other charges stemming from the
That is him.
killing
I think his name Mau.
of Nico Gonzalez at a house party in Las Cruces back in July of 2021.
Prosecutors were able to connect Mao to the shooting
Yeah.
by witness testimony, an ammunition box, packaging for a laser, and shell casings. Mao was sentenced to 25.5 years for his crimes. What are your thoughts on this case?
Damn. Hold on, folks. It wasn't nobody to snitch on, cause he the one who fired him down. He sitting there laughing cause he think he finna go home. Stupid ass.